hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be Soma and Shuttle here on Ascension. It's a Patreon cast for those of you who support me on patreon.com/FalconPaladin for at least $1 a month. Really do appreciate ya. And on the top side, it's going to be our orange Zerg player. It is Soma. And in the bottom left, it's going to be Shuttle. So two incredible players going at it today. We've got Royal watching. We have ASDF watching with 137 APM. Terry the Overlord's counting the wrong direction, but hey, that'll keep him alive a little bit longer than most Terrys. And yeah, if you're watching this the week of August the 25th, 2023, thank you very much for supporting me for at least $1 a month on patreon.com. I really do feel the love. And if you're watching this sometime after that, like maybe September 2023 or after, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. Sunday is for streaming. We cast replays, professional replays, amateur replays. We do live games. We do UMS stuff. We do free-for-alls and fastest map. And if that sounds appealing to you, then it's right here on this channel at 11 a.m. Eastern every single Sunday. Probe. Whoa. Okay, so Probe. Mr. Petey the Probe here says, aha, I found you on the first shot. And it's going to be a hatch first play, so I'll block your hatch and maybe go Nexus first myself. Oh, you won! Petey the Probe took down a drone, forcing 2 drones off the line. All right, man, so Shuttle is ahead. Yep, it's a hatch first play, and yep, countered by a Nexus first play. This probe is the MVP of the match so far. He will not remain the MVP of the match, but maybe he will. Oh, never mind, he's dead. Nice drone control here from Soma. And, oh, are we going to do a... Oh, this is blind. This is blind. A 3 hatch before pool? Yes, a 3 hatch before pool with no idea what Shuttle is doing. Soma, you madman. All right, so it is a Nexus first, so we can get away with it. But man, if this had been a gate first or like a 2-gate opener, I feel like Soma would have just gotten a build order loss. All right, man. Wow. Yeah. Extractor and pool coming down. Terry the Overlord is on his way over to the bottom left where he knows the Protoss is. His cousin here, Perry, also on the way over. Wow. Wow. What an opening. Yeah, this is another RJB replay. You can tell because it's awesome already. 3 minutes in and it's like, what? Oh, and then he tries to cannon. What the... Shuttle, you crazy person. Then he tries to cannon to third base. Does get a pylon up. No cannon, though. Oh, that's hilarious. That is so funny. And this gets shut down. I mean, he puts the pylon in direct range and vision of this... Oh, hang on a second. We gotta see. Yeah, in vision and range. If he put the pylon up back here, he maybe could have gotten away with it. I'm not sure that would have been scouted. Weird choice there from Shuttle. Either way... 1 gas coming in from the Protoss. You're not going to win this game with Zealots alone, that's for sure. And there's our 100 gas going to the lair instead of speed. We know how this works. This is the current meta. Who gets speed before lair in this matchup anymore? I guess if you're intending to go for a lot of lings early and try to shut down the Protoss that way, maybe. But nah, not really something we're seeing a lot these days. This is going to be preparation for Corsairs, because we know how the Corsairs are. They're good. Sometimes they're good, but man, did you watch that Larva versus, I want to say Stork game that I posted again? Either a week ago, if you're watching this as a patron, or about a month ago, if you're watching this as a not patron. Amazing. Like, incredible display of just Sky Zerg power against someone who did the Corsair thing. Man, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff. So you should check it out. Larva versus Stork. Overlord is just asking to die, but I mean, we're a little bit far away from getting Corsairs out. The Stargate's not done yet, which is why maybe fleeing is a viable strategy here for Parry the Overlord. Where did Terry go? Is he here? Oh, he's running too. He's like, no! It's like that scene in Austin Powers where someone's getting run over by a Zamboni, but it's real slow, and the Zamboni's like across the other side of the ice rink. Anyway. Alright, so 3 bases for the Zerg player. Spire on the way. Corsairs in production. All is well in this ZVP. No one's going to have any complaints about this whatsoever. Citadel, yes, makes all the perfect sense in the world here, doesn't it, Shuttle? Macro Hatch. Macro Hatch. Spire. Oh, I was going to do Macro Hatch, like, really strong, but nope. So Gotlings, just, you know, different attack path, potential ways that speedlots could start hustling off and try to kill your bases. You need to be aware of that. Plus, if they leave their post, you can run in, snipe this cannon down, and start going to town on these probes. That would be nice. That'd be something that Soma would be okay with. I'm going to cast a Soma ZVP in a while. Let's see what he does here. Immediately Scourge. Oh, +1 air on those Corsairs. I'm not a huge fan of mutas here, but you know that. And hey, it can work anyway. Look, these professional Zerg players are professionals. They are elite. Soma may be the best Zerg player in the world right now. So if he wants to go Mutalisks against a +1 Corsair opening, by golly, I'll allow it. Wait, 3. What's the other? Oh my gosh, it is 3 macro hatches. Dude, Soma. He is just in a fantastic position as a Zerg player against an elite Protoss like Shuttle. Yeah, I gotta say, I think my money's probably on our guy Soma at this stage. The macro hatches, the 3 hatch before pool opening, he got away with. That early PD the Probe was the MVP, but I think Soma's macro is the MVP right now. Oh, he is going the mutas. All right, man. This current meta stuff, we're just seeing more and more Mutalisk play against +1 Corsair openings. I'm not a fan of it, but you know that. So, Zealot Legs coming in. See, this is going to be a thing where Soma's going to show up. And there's going to be 100 Corsairs, and he's going to be like, oh, here we go. Free Scourge down. That's never a bad thing. Okay, so these mutas, guys. Guys. You're not winning this. Pull back. Pull back. At least it's only 5 of them. Hydra upgrades are coming up on the other side. And yeah, bruising up these Zealots so they don't feel comfortable attacking your 3rd base is a fantastic use of Mutalisks. Sniping off High Templar, another fantastic use of Mutalisks. Fighting Corsairs. Not a I don't know if you're chasing, though. It's actually not bad. He did pick off one of the Corsairs there. I think there was 1 Scourge hit, and then the Mutas finished him off. All right, Soma. We got what we got here. Scourge, playing escort for these Mutas again to make these Zealots feel worthless. And that oh gosh, that he wants it so bad, but too many cannons, too many Corsairs. He very smartly backs away. That High Templar was bait. Going in there to try to get that HT. I think all those mutas die, and probably the Templar doesn't die. Yeah, Zealots trying to get up, but there's a sunken, there's a hard wall there. This is not your time, Zealots. Look at these wings. They're like, we don't really have to engage here, do we? Maybe a little bit. Sure, a couple Lings died, but nothing nearly as bad because of the Mutalisk support. All right, 4th base timing for the Zerg has got to be now. There it is. About 9 minutes or so. No big deal whatsoever. Lurkers, Hydras, everything in production. High Templar. 2 base in Protoss. This is bad news. This is not good news for our Protoss right now. I mean, needs a 3rd base to keep up. Ling says, no 3rd base here? Cool. No 3rd base here, save the Scourge? Also cool. Oh, Drone says, never mind. Drone says maybe yes. Scourge taking out 2 of the Corsairs. Still 4 remaining here. Moderately scary stuff. And there's your 4th base. Okay, so this time the drone does go for the 4th. Working on a missile attack upgrades. Working on 4 pairs of Scourge here. So what he wants to do is bust down this Corsair ball and then own the skies, and then shut down any attempt to get a third base by Shuttle. That's the plan right now. Will it? Okay, well, sniping the probe who was going to get the third base, that's a win, and then fleeing as the Corsairs arrive, also good. Scourge are coming in from all different angles, though. Corsair count 5, Mutas. Ew, not standing and fighting. But, oh, this is so good. Anytime you can chase Corsairs, he gets another one. And then they turn around and you have to flee. And here comes the engagement. Scourge gets some hits there. Wow. 2 Corsairs remain. Good storm, though. Pretty good storm from one of you boyos. 4 kills on that one. I think that was probably 4 Scourge, if I had to guess. Yeah, so third base here, but, like, if the Mutas can come shut it down, there's only 5 of them. I don't know. He wants to kill this third base. If he kills this third base, he has won the game. Singularity charge coming in to deal with the lurkers that are in the future. Los Futures. I had to actually, nope. That probably wasn't right. It felt kind of right, but it probably wasn't. Not going crazy with the Mutas. He knows. He knows these are Corsairs with +1 upgrades. Going mass Muta, not insanely viable, although we've seen Larva try it. And have some pretty good success. Oh, another Corsair down. Down to 3. Where are the Scourge? Oh, Hydras are here, though. And that's another Corsair down. And maybe another one, too. Yo, gets it just at the last volley. Dude, Soma is bullying these Corsairs. He's picking off probes, too, taking more hits. Still has 5 Mutas in this group. They will regen their health, but extremely slowly. That is one benefit that Mutalisks have in StarCraft 2, is they've got an ability called Tissue Regeneration. It's a passive healing ability when they're out of combat. They regenerate HP pretty quickly, compared to, you know, other Zerg units. So, that, I mean, how much would Soma pay for that, right? If his Muta sitting out here out of combat would go tick, 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 instead of like 4 ticks of health instead of 5, instead of 1 over that course of time, you know? Alright, so it's going to come down to the storms, right? Hydra's lurkers out. Psionic Storm's going to be humongous. Speed lots are going to be very, very good here, too. Trying to get maybe a bit of a surround on these Zealots would be cool. Marching in. Oh, forcing a cancel on that base would be so sweet. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to run down here and say, hey, you Zealots are fast. You fast enough to save this Nexus from getting sniped down? Nope, definitely not. Definitely not fast enough. That's a cancel. No, 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 no. Oh, dodging storms, though. Did snipe a probe. High Templar stays alive. And, oh, it is a cancel on the Nexus. I don't think that was necessary. Hydra's busting into the natural base, though. Just look at this, like 3 volleying down those cannons, eating storms, really doing very well against Dragoons cost for cost. But if you've been bruised up by a storm and there's more Dragoons than Hydras, you're not going to do very well there. Lurker maybe burrowing in here would be cool. I don't know what this guy's trying to do. Burrow! Do not die to Zealots above ground. Oh, they're like, is this a trap? No? Cool, dead. What the heck, Soma? Soma's busy with other stuff. He's getting Adrenal. He's working on more macro hatches. He is up 166 to 144 supply at 13 minutes, which is bad. Already 61 workers. I do not see a future in which Protoss has a good time here, but it is Shuttle, and we might start seeing some drops here to even out that worker count. Some kind of a snipe on a base would be pretty neat, too, with Reaver drops, maybe. File around on the way from the Zerg. Just pretty happy being on 4 bases with the 5th base almost done. Corsairs are like, hey, why don't you spend some more money on Scourge rather than other things like Adrenalings that are pretty problematic for me. Let me supply block you too. How's that sound? Bad, says Soma. Don't do that. Don't be doing that. But it is a supply block for Soma, nevertheless. Shuttle trying to push up through middle here, but is that high ground? I think this is a high ground. We'll have to see. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's a high ground. All right. Beautiful position there. Look at this Overlord spread, Scourge spread, another base coming in from Soma. This is swarming at its best. He's maxed out at 15 minutes. He has control of everywhere on the map that the 4 bases of Shuttle do not exist. There is just Zerg everywhere right here, and I just don't know that Soma can pull this out. These are Adrenalings. Let me guess, they have 0 attack. Yep, 0 attack Adrenalings. I'm going to try to bust in on top of these cannons. No, you don't really have the armor for that, but you keep throwing your little Ling bodies at these things, maybe you'll take stuff down. I don't know. High Templar showed up. Immediate evac over to this right side, maybe. Some Lurker eggs are delaying the retreat. Oh gosh, High Templar. Ah, High Templar down, High Templar down, High Templar Archon to be saved. Nicely done. Lurker's getting picked off. Burrowed this time, so that's at least some kind of a benefit. Okay. 1 Corsair remains as far as I can tell. Got 17 HP on it. Robotic support bay on the way. Looks like maybe Shuttle wants this base. He keeps kind of sharking over here. This base wouldn't be too bad for him either. Missile attacks on the way. Further upgrading the Hydras and the Lurkers. I'm a fan of that. They already have +2, so +3 is going to be finishing up here soon. Carapace coming in. No love for the Lings. Yeah, trying to set up and expand over this way, but this is a maxed out army for Soma. He's like, I'm not going to sit around and let you take a base. I'm going to try to deny it as hard as I can. The Mutas! Oh, the Mutas got a High Templar, and no, the Archon wipes them all out. 10 kills on that Archon. 160 to 190 supply. Soma getting crushed there during that engagement. Sending a probe over to expand would be cool. Dude, Soma's expanding over here. I love that. I like it a lot. Shuttle's like, we can't just allow you. Can't just allow you to expand everywhere, Shuttle says. I must try to kill one of these bases. He's trying. Oh gosh, Sunken comes up just in time. Another Sunken's probably on the way. They don't take that long either. Sunkens are pretty good against Dragoons for cost. Yeah, I mean, Shuttle's just stymied hard right now. No probe. You don't get to expand. Sorry. This little group is going to get cut off from an attack to the south. 10 kill Archon's in a lot of trouble. And by that, I mean he dead. Okay, High Templar are like, how much storm do we have? Can we get out of this personal hell we've created for ourselves by going so deep into the Zerg territory? It's like, well, with Storm, all things are possible. He was hoping there wasn't another storm. Oh my gosh, there were like 4 more storms there. But, buying time. Okay, Darks. Oh boy, yeah, everybody's here is dead. Everybody here is dead. No coming back from this one. This little endeavor. They're not getting out of here alive. A bunch of Zealots are trying to reinforce, coming through into the Dark Storm, clearing out the Lurkers and stuff. Okay. Maybe, but dude, Soma's macro is so insane. He just keeps throwing stuff at this. Combinations of Lings, Lurkers, and Hydralisks. Dragoons not having a great time here. The Defiler is still alive somehow. Man, these Dragoons are boss though. 10 kills, 12 kills, 7 kills. But so much Soma. Insane amounts of Soma. Oh, this little ninja base on the right side by Soma got killed. Fair. Oh, Lurker. Dodging spines. Look at this micro. Look at this dodging spines. Ah. Dodging spines micro. Incredible. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Well, good plague there too. Yeah, I'm looking at Shuttle. I'm looking at him right now. He's just not happy. Good storm positioning there. That was great. So he's on 4 bases. He's been on 4 bases for a while with really no ability to get a 5th base. He kind of thought about going here, immediately shut down. He thought about going here, but then there was already a hatchery there, which is hilarious. Expanding down the right side here is Soma. I mean, this is pure domination by Soma so far. That said, Shuttle has a bigger bank, but considering the number of bases that exist and the overall income by the Zerg player... Oh, that was a storm drop. Totally missed that one. Man, this brown is not easy to see on this minimap. The Reavers have joined the party, but they're plagued. There we go. Shuttle picks them up. Shuttle's plagued. Reavers are plagued. It's pretty flimsy attempts here. Another 6th plague. That was a pretty good one. 5 or 6 units getting caught in that one. I just keep waiting to see a brown Nexus come up or start to come up, and every base has orange at it. Okay, Reaver dropping left side. Worker count. Oh gosh, Soma running those guys into the meat grinder. God. All right, 57 drones remaining. I don't know if this is even an attempt to expand. This is just, shuttle down. Reavers grounded, boys. Everybody plagued. Soma continuing to run dudes in here. And, okay, that drop gets wiped out. Shuttle hanging on. I mean, this army did not get wiped out, but they are severely reduced in number by the time they escape this location. I don't know. I don't know that I've seen a more dominant ZVP in a while. That 3 hatch before pool really set him up on path to victory here. And I'm talking this way like the game's already over, but I don't think it is. Okay, coming up a ramp into lurkers with Dark Swarm on top of it. It's just no. It's just no. The sheer number of mining bases Soma has right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to 2 for Shuttle. This is every Protoss player's nightmare. Do you ever have StarCraft nightmares? I have StarCraft nightmares sometimes. Where just trying to kill the enemy and I can't. And no matter how many bases I kill, and no matter how many battles I win, there's just like 7 drops happening on my bases simultaneously, and another giant army shows up, and I'm just like, okay. Bad times. Ooh, good High Templar snipe there with those Lings, though. That was definitely worth the trade for Soma for those Zerglings. Yeah, trying to Reaver drop over here on a base. This is, again, Soma doesn't really need this base. Oh my gosh, it's dead. Doesn't really need the base. It's more keeping it from Shuttle. All right. Well, tried to expand over this way, but how many storms you got? How many lurkers are coming to shut this Nexus down? Shuttle is like, all right, it's now or never. If I get this base, I maybe have a potential option and a chance to win this thing. If I don't get this Nexus, he's mining from it desperately. He's like, every bit of income I get from this base could be the difference between me winning and losing this game. Alright, bringing Zealots on down to take this thing out. Not too shabby. They got the 313 upgrades. Again, doesn't matter as much. Oh, the chaos on display here. So many lurker spines. The Archons are just no Archons, not enough. Zealots, the Zealots maybe enough to save the day, but these are +3 lurkers. Every time you kill 20 units for the Zerg, 20 more show up. That's a dead Nexus. I just don't see how Shuttle does this. Yeah, I mean, for a 24-minute game, this is surprisingly Hang on. Like I said, every time you kill 20 Zerg units, 20 more show up. Archon dead. Focusing the Nexus this time. There we go. Cannon down. Reaver shows up to clean up, but whatever. This base gets saved by a couple lurkers that show up. The fourth base gone. Shuttle got a tiny sip of mineral income from this base, but he doesn't have any more. 170 to 132 supply. This is going about as poorly for Shuttle as you could think. Alright, again, this base dying does not matter for Soma. It doesn't. As far as it keeps a Nexus from being put up here, yes. But everything else, meh. Soma's fine. He's doing alright. He's at 63 workers. He's still mining on 3 bases. Did this one get killed? I think this one got killed. Zealot really wants to kill this hatch, but no. Reinforcing Hydras and Overlorded Defiler shows up. Shuttle retreats to the relative safety of his 4 bases, and by that I mean there's 1 mining base right now. Uno. Long distance mining shuttle probes? No. Sorry, guys. This is not the place for you. Run with the minerals in your mouths. Nom 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 nom. Instantly catches a plague as soon as he leaves the safety of his zone. Lurkers setting up here. 189 to 157 supply. Hydras just trying to fight Reavers straight up. Reavers trying to do what they can here. Oh, this hatch did get sniped. This has just been all over the place, hasn't it? Zerg tried to split, tried to snipe down the Reavers. No. Yeah. Like, it's a testament to Shuttle that he's been holding on for as long as he has. There are maybe 5 or 6 other Protoss players that could be in the game in this position for this long against Soma. I mean, a lot of Zerg units are dying, and this is not Shuttle screwing up. Like, he's not miscontrolling his units. He's not doing wrong compositional choices. He's doing everything he needs to do to win this game. He just doesn't have enough money to wage the war to the point that he wins. Like, resources spent here for Soma are going to be 5 to 1 over the Protoss player, but we got to 30 minutes anyway, which is a massive display of Protoss power in and of itself. Another sick plague. I mean, the unit's lost tab's going to be insane here, too. Going to be some incredible efficiency out of Shuttle, but look at him long distance mining through lurker death. And by that I mean these probes are kind of dodging it pretty well. Not too shabby at all, really, but down 50 total supply. 70 workers for the Zerg. Shuttle says, screw it, we're out, let's go. And he's going to try to wipe out this right side base. I think maybe for the first time today. Oop, Obs got sniped. That's not good. Now the lurkers have free reign. And now that's just your GG. That's it. We're done. We are done. Obs got sniped, and that was it. Pretty good storms, High Templar bro, and GG. Not even a GG, just an out. Shuttle takes off, and Soma is your winner. I hope they were playing over Discord or something, and there was a GG said that way because, you know, a rage quit from Shuttle wouldn't be very cool. But, I mean... in this game, I think rage quitting might actually feel okay for me. Yeah, look at all these probes not dying to these lurkers. The lurker spine dodging is crazy on these guys. That's hilarious. All right, so man, GG Soma. All set up by the 3 hatch before pool opening. 3 hatch before pool. He was able to keep Shuttle on 4 bases for the entire game. Technically, this is a 5th, but it's long-distance mining 5th, so it's like a half base that he's rolling with. And then just, casually took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bases today. He had 9 bases at one point. Sure, this one died, and sure, this one got wiped out too, but it's back now, and just that's the thing. Replacing base is not that hard for Zerg. Fairly cheap. I guess you'd have to lose a drone, but anyway, GG, man. Insane. 244,000 points from Shuttle, 277,000 points from Soma. It is a outproducing the Protoss player by about a 3.5 to 1 ratio. Kill dash ratio about a 3 to 2 here. So these are the numbers that are problematic. Structures raised, similar resources, just a massive resource upgrade or advantage here. Doing math, right? 20,000 minus 2 is like 18,000 more resources. Yo, in 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, all of this makes sense. This is stuff that we knew. We knew we were going to see as we were watching the game. So just a brutal PvZ there from Shuttle. One of the most impressive displays of ZVP I have ever seen, and one of the reasons why we think Soma's maybe the best Zerg player in the world right now. So nicely done, Soma. And that's going to be a cast and a good game from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.